there we go. Okay, so we're going to taxi down to the other end to do our takeoff, just because that's the way the wind is blowing. No need to make it any harder than we have to. Plattsmouth traffic, Cessna 5204 Foxtrot is taxiing for departure runway 34 Plattsmouth. So because there's no control tower here, you use this frequency to tell all the other airplanes in the area that what we're doing so they know. So any questions yet?
No.
Okay.
Feel like we're in a car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far. And the other thing we're listening for on the radio out here, since there's no control tower, is other airplanes in the area too. Because some of these uncontrolled airports can get pretty busy. Millard, on a day like this, will be busy. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, one last check here. Flaps are 0, carb heat, we're all set. And Plattsmouth traffic, Cessna 5204 Foxtrot, taking runway 34 for departure to the north, Plattsmouth. at full power. Airspeed's alive. So we're going to climb up to about 1,900, then we'll turn out, and then we'll call approach and get all of our stuff set up with them so we can go fly a little bit over Bellevue. So this part of the flight, all we really care about is the airspeed. Here in just a second we'll turn out, and then you can kind of see out across the way here. There's not a lot to see out here.
Yeah, it's Nebraska.
Yeah, exactly. Plasma traffic, Cessna 04 Foxtrot is turning westbound, clearing the pattern. Plasma. So what we're doing here is making sure we're not in Omaha space just yet until we talk to them.
All right.
Discretion. Roger, 270.
And Omaha approach, good morning, Cessna 5204 Foxtrot, 2,200 out of Plasma.
Cessna 50, Quebec approach. Quebec, maintain VFR at or below 3,000 on navigation to the VOR report inbound on the approach. Cessna 04 Foxtrot, Omaha approach, cloud 0264.
0264 for Cessna 04 Foxtrot, and we'd like to do some sightseeing just west of Offutt if possible.
Cessna 04 Foxtrot, your radar contact 3 northwest of Plattsmouth, on navigation, altitude, your discretion.
Copy, navigation, altitude, our discretion, Cessna 04 Foxtrot. So what he's done is he's cleared us into the Omaha airspace, so we can go up here and do a little sightseeing now.
All right.
So what you got up here is the Missouri River, right? Platte River, Missouri River runs north and south. And you can see the big hangars just on the other side of the river. That's Offutt. All right, you want to do this?
No, I'm fine. Maybe in a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe once you get comfortable.
Yeah.
Remember, he can take over anytime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And departure Envoy 3813, 3,000, climbing 5,000. Envoy 3813, Omaha departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000. Up to 15,000 with 3813.
Omaha approach, Cessna 70 Juliet, field in sight.
Cessna 70 Juliet, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
I know.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, thank you.
So does it feel like we're zipping along about 115 miles an hour?
3813, turn right,
pretty
direct
good,
4
I
Dodge. Actually, semi. Envoy 3813, sorry about that. Turn left heading 230.
Left turn 230, Envoy 3813. We knew what you meant.
So you can tell different types of terrain as you fly over it, because the stuff with no crops,
737 Romeo,
it kind of heats up a little more. The water tends to not do that, so once you transition land to water, it'll bump a little bit there too.
77 to maintain 3000. The airport is 1 o'clock, 10 miles.
Well, approach, good morning. Angel Flight 4534 with you at 7,000.
3577, clear visual approach, runway 32 left, contact tower 132.1, good day.
So we can get away with this a lot easier because off it's closed right now.
Approach helicopter 5 Alpha Mike, just off Weeping Water, 2,500.
The water's so gross.
Nothing to Victor,
Yeah.
to your discretion now, thank you.
It's a little nasty.
Angel Flight 4534, Omaha approach, advise weather NOTAMs at Millard, expect the visual approach.
I do have weather NOTAMs for Millard and we'll expect the visual. Thanks. Angel Flight 4534.
Helicopter 0 Alpha Mike, Omaha approach, ident, Omaha altimeter 3026.
And ident 0.36, and we got jumpers out in about a minute.
So they got parachutists out of Weeping Water.
Well,
That's cool.
So what I'm setting up here for you,
Helicopter 0 Alpha Mike, squad
you've got that little tower where that Lutheran church is, and then they got the water tower over by the base hospital to kind of give you a reference of where we are.
Number 234 Echo Bravo, contact Minneapolis Center on 126.4, good day. Envoy 3813, turn left heading 180, join J21.
180, join J21, Envoy 3813.
So if I'm looking at this right, that green roof is that church, and then there's Lewis and Clark, the brown building just past it there.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we live over there.
Yeah.
Which side of Lewis and Clark are you guys on?
Approach ident, Omaha altimeter
Probably the left
3026.
side. The back behind it.
Back on the west?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go north of Lewis and Clark, and we'll just fly along that way then.
Yeah, we're like right on the edge. There's a cornfield behind our house.
So you're on this side of that group of houses?
5 southeast of Council Bluffs, altitude and request.
Towards the back.
Okay.
Navigation red oak, altitude your discretion. Air Care 1, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Air Care 1, thanks.
So there's Life Spring Church with the green roof,
Yeah.
and then there's Lewis and Clark with the track and everything.
5,000 for Angel Flight 4534.
Yeah, we're towards the back there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see
My
it.
radar contact as reported on navigation, and the altimeter was 3026.
0.26 for the altimeter here and O navigation, and jumpers out in about 30 seconds.
Envoy 3813, contact Minneapolis Center 128.75, good day.
2875, good day, Envoy 3813, see you.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Is this a good line?
Yeah.
28 Victor on navigation, Council Bluffs, altitude your discretion.
So
50 Quebec, resume on navigation to the Omaha VOR.
and on the right side, those are those 4 antennae that are on Cape Hart Road.
Oh, okay.
Cessna 60 Tango, contact Sioux City, approach
So Eli, we're over like an
124.6.
open area where there's no houses. Would you steer? Would that make you feel better?
Tell you what, we'll head back south and we'll climb up, because it usually makes people a lot less nervous with a little bit of altitude on them.
Terminated, squawk VFR frequency change approved. Looks like at least one in the pattern there, Constable. Cessna 4648, Omaha approach ident, Omaha altimeter 3026. Cessna 648 radar contact a mile north of Council Bluff Bay altitude and request.
Because usually when we're down, 1,000 feet like that, it's a little bit bumpier, but we'll get up about 3,500, and most of the time it smooths out, and it's a whole lot
648 on navigation, altitude, your discretion.
better for somebody that's never done it before. So.
And approach, helicopter 5 Alpha Mike, jumpers out, we'll be sending back to Weeping Water.
Helicopter 5 Alpha Mike, radar source terminated, frequency change approved.
Service terminated, frequency change approved.
Southwest 928 Omaha approach, descend and maintain 5,000, direct to ponies for the visual 32 left.
Omaha approach, Comanche 8680, pop at 5,000.
November 8680 Papa Omaha approach, Omaha altimeter 3026.
3026, 80 pop.
November 21906 Quebec Omaha approach, Omaha altimeter 3026.
So, what do you think so far?
2310, 2,200 off road.
Yeah, once you get up a little bit, it smooths out a lot more.
3026.
3026, 310, move direct to the west side area.
310 navigation, altitude, your discretion. And actually, for traffic into Millard, fly heading 340.
340 and altitude 6, 310.
Angel flight 4534, descend pilot's discretion, maintain 3,000.
PD down to 3,000 for Angel Flight 4534.
Omaha approach, 3 Charlie Victor's 5 miles northeast of Weeping Water, level 6,500.
All right, so push over, speed will come up. We'll settle out about 3,500 feet.
0236.
All right, you ready?
0236.
Sure. All right, you got the airplane. So put your feet on the bottom of the pedals there. There you go. All right, you're flying the airplane. All right, so push just a little bit. There you go.
Omaha approach, Cessna 42539 off Weeping Water.
There you go. So push us over just a little bit more.
Omaha approach, ident,
Maybe help you out here a little bit. That'll make that easier.
026539. Cessna 539, your radar contact a mile north of Weeping Water, say request. 539 is going to 11,500 with pressure jumpers. 539, proceed as requested. 539 as requested, thank you. November 2 Charlie Victor, your radar contact 2 miles northwest.
Now do more looking outside than looking at this.
All right, 3026, direct to Fairmont State, Foxtrot Mike Zulu.
We can do whatever we want with our altitude. So for now, just look out.
Oh, my bad.
Nope, it's an air bubble that does that, so it's all good.
Traffic about 3 miles south of your
And I slowed us down just a little bit too to make it a little easier for you.
539, thank you, we're looking.
So if you look over here, off towards the lake, you can see Beaver Lake over there. You see that stretch of concrete?
Yeah.
That's the runway we took off from.
Wow.
November 3 Charlie Victor, where were you headed again?
Foxtrot Mike Zulu, Fairmont State.
So just try to follow this road here. We're just going to go south.
November 3 Charlie Victor, thanks. You can contact approach now on 124.0.
1240.
There you go. And then once we get south of the airport, we'll do a couple turns so you can see what that's like.
Cessna 8 Sierra Papa, Omaha approach radar contact as reported, on navigation and Bravo 4 altitude, your discretion. Cessna 50 Quebec, roger, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Cessna 310, resume on navigation west practice area, thank you.
On nav to the west practice area.
So it's not quite as hard as it appears.
Direct
Yeah.
Dodge.
I think some people make it sound harder than it is, just so they look cool. It's not really that hard.
Why all the gadgets make it intimidating?
Yeah, and for this part of the flying, the only gadget we care about is that one right there. So you can ignore the rest of it.
We have the field in sight. Cessna 380 radar service terminated. Squawk VFR.
All right, so
change approved.
this is what they call straight and level flight. You'll do 99% of your flying here, but when it comes to training-wise, we only do this just a little bit. We do a lot of maneuvers and stuff to get you used to that, but when you really fly, this is the biggest part of it here. So.
Just getting ready to call you to cancel with you for Angel Flight 4534.
All right, so you want to try a turn?
Cancel IFR, radar service terminated.
You can do it first.
Okay, I'll demonstrate. I got the airplane. So,
Appreciate your help
so what you do to turn the airplane
Angel
is
4534.
you set a bank angle,
Yeah.
and we're doing about 20 degrees,
28, thanks, cleared, visual approach, runway 32 left.
and then you have to neutralize it or it'll keep trying to roll over on you. So once you get that angle set, then you put the controls back to where they were. And once you get it set up, you can all but let go of it. So we're just making a nice, easy left-hand turn now, about 20 degrees of bank. And when you get your bank angle in, you have to kind of step on the pedal just a little bit. So what we'll do, I'll turn back to the right. Keep your feet on the pedals and you'll kind of feel it. It's not a lot, but you kind of step on it just a little bit to keep the rudder going around. And that makes everything more comfortable. So that's about 30 degrees of bank. So, all right, so I'll level off here. So we're heading back to the south. Let me get this adjusted just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so you've got the airplane.
Yeah.
So just kind of turn it, get us a little bit of bank, and kind of push on that pedal just a little bit. There. A little more. There you go. And now neutralize the controls. Perfect. And then kind of pull back just a teeny bit. There you go.
Copy.
And then when we line up on this road, we'll turn back to the right and do it the other way. Good. There we go. Now, roll them back level. And now give me 20 degrees to the right and step on the right pedal just a little bit. There you go. Good. Now keep going all the way around to the west here, and we'll kind of line up along this road over here. So one of the keys to making a good turn is when you turn, some of your lift is now going side to side, so you kind of have to pull back just a little bit to compensate for it. So there. So that's a left and a right turn. All right, I got the airplane.
How'd that feel, Eli?
Good.
Good, all right.
Yeah.
Is it scary?
Not really.
Okay. Everybody is relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a lot better. So one of the things that you'll want to do, you know, once you get your license, take your friends out, show them your house, is, and one of the basic maneuvers that you'll learn along the way is turn around a point. And what you're really trying to do is just make a circle around that point. And it's kind of what you just did there, only you're watching, and see that T in the road down there?
Yeah.
We'll just go around that. I'll fly part of it, and then I'll turn it over to you and let you fly part of it.
All right.
But all we're really trying to do is just kind of keep that about the same distance. And later on, when you start figuring out where the winds are and all that, it helps you make that adjustment a whole lot easier. So, again, it's just the same basic turn that you were doing. You're just trying to make a ground track, a specific ground track along the way. So you vary your bank angle and your pitch angle to make the airplane go where you want it to go when you want it to go there. So, all right, so we're about a quarter of a way around. So, all right, you've got the airplane. So you just kind of keep us following this same little track around here. So, and you got to watch the point on the ground just as much as you're watching the stuff inside. There you go.
Approach Cessna 92016. Cessna 93016 approach. November 92016 182.
All right, so give us a little more bank because the wind's kind of pushing us across. So
2,200 feet climbing.
There you go, good.
About a mile to the west.
So if that were your house, you can take your friends out and show them, hey, that's my house, and we're flying a big circle around it.
92016-0263, passing 2,500 feet, that'll be final, and I'd like to just head over towards Gretna, do some sightseeing. Then,
okay, keep banking us. You still got the airplane.
All right.
Cessna 016, on navigation, altitude, your discretion. 016.
So cool.
I'm on approach Cessna 42310, we'd like to back north.
Cessna 310, no traffic observed between you and the Millard Airport. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved today.
Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency approved. Thanks, 310.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
Now, follow this road back to the north here, and we'll head back over and set up to land. Is there anything else you guys want to see?
I don't know. Anything you recommend?
There's not a lot out here, especially this time of year.
The river, I guess.
Okay.
That's the most scenic I guess we can get.
Yeah, we can dart back up there, grab some river. All right, just follow this road and take us north. All right, kind of pull back just a little bit. There you go. All right, kind of bank just a little bit, pull us back over this way. There we go. All right, now level the wings.
Glasgow Municipal Airport, automated weather observation.
170 navigation, council bus, altitude
360 at 3. Visibility.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
The hardest thing for new students, make sure you're looking outside.
Oh, okay.
Because that helps you with a couple of things. When you get straight and level, and you can see where the cowling of the airplane is compared to the horizon, you don't have to look at this. You just keep it there, up and down wise, and your speed won't change, your altitude won't change. And then when you learn the different turns, it's the same way. You'll find that when you're making a left-hand turn, the horizon probably going to line up with a row of rivets down the front cowling there, and you just keep that on the horizon, and it's super easy to make the turn then.
Carrier 5849, Omaha departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, turn right.
Every once in a while you get a little bump like that, especially in the summer around here.
November 9er2016 for some traffic returning to Millard. Can you maintain VFR at 3,000 for a bit?
016, climb into 3,000, 92016.
Thank you. Cessna 846 right approach. 6-8, nope, I got you for about 10 more miles and then I'll head you over to Sioux City.
Alright, so kind of bank to the left a little bit.
Brickyard 5849, turn right heading 090.
There we go.
November 46324, your radar contact 7 miles southeast of the Council Bluffs Airport. Clear to Kansas City downtown.
Alright, so we're back to the river.
Maintain 5,000. November 324, the Omaha, altimeter 3025, say altitude.
Alright, so let's keep making this left turn back and pick up this one of these roads here back to the south.
And you said you're leaving 3,000.
Then we'll head back to Plattsmouth. You're doing good.
324, thanks.
Once you get done being nervous.
Victor 159. Victor 5849, turn right, direct Lamoni.
539, jump within a minute.
539, roger. Attention all aircraft, parachute jumping activity in the vicinity of Weeping Water, 11,500 and below. Cessna 92016, traffic set, you're 11 o'clock in about a mile, 2,300 southeastbound.
92016, I don't see him, but
Alright, I've got the airplane. We'll go ahead and descend down here. The easiest way to descend, pull the power back.
Maintain VFR
because she wants to fly at the same speed we were at. And all that does is lower the nose for you. And you don't even have to work at it.
Cardinal 21906, clear back, thanks. Altitude, your discretion. Cessna 92016, that traffic's no factor for you. Altitude, your discretion now. Thank you.
016, I had him in sight there. Traffic was not letting him get in.
Brickyard 5849, contact Minneapolis Center, 119.6. Good day.
Hey, Eli, turn around and give me a thumbs up and a smile.
Cessna 84648, contact Sioux City approach, 124.6. Good day.
Omaha approach at
And there's Plattsmouth Airport right over there.
We have Foxtrot.
Challenge 12, Omaha approach, descend and maintain 1-2000, looks like Gulf's current there now.
Expect descend the 1-2000 swap.
And Omaha approach, Cessna 5204 Foxtrot headed back to Plattsmouth, field in sight.
Cessna 04 Foxtrot, thanks, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved. There's one target about a mile southwest of the airport, altitude indicates 2,400.
And 04 Foxtrot's looking. Plattsmouth traffic, Cessna 5204 Foxtrot inbound to land from the west, about 3 miles out, runway 34 Plattsmouth.
The traffic, Sirius 123 Romeo Echo, turning left base 34, Plattsmouth traffic.
Wahoo traffic, Cat 19 Delta Sierra, crosswind 20 Wahoo.
All right, so there's another airplane in front of us, and he's left base, so that means he's down there.
3 Romeo Echo, turning final 34, Plattsmouth traffic.
So he's turning final, so he's going to be out near the lake.
Cat 19 Delta Sierra, left downwind 20 Wahoo.
So, Eli, do you think this is something you'd want to do again?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it scary?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Plattsmouth traffic, Cessna 04 Foxtrot is left downwind runway 34 Plattsmouth. And there's the Cirrus right there, just crossing the end of the runway. That's the other airplane that's talking. Plattsmouth traffic, Cessna 04 Foxtrot is left base, runway 34 Plattsmouth.
Low 12,000, temperature 8 Celsius, dew point -3, altimeter 3025. Plattsmouth Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 16.
Runways, taxiing back to 34 Plattsmouth traffic.
And Plattsmouth traffic, Cessna 04 Foxtrot is turning final, runway 34, full stop. Got a little bit more breeze up here. And there you have it. Yeah, depending on how tall you are, especially in the 182, I can't see over the cowling either when you land. You have to kind of look out here and get the side of it. And that's one of the things you'll pick up, in training and stuff too. All right, that Cirrus is behind us, so we can just dart it right off here. And Plasma Traffic, Cessna 04 Foxtrot, clear the runway, taxiing to parking. Okay, so what do you think?
It was fun. Yeah.
Was it everything you thought it would be?
A lot less scary, I guess.
Yeah, to me it's a little more interesting to be able to see out the front and listen to the radios.
I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm glad you didn't, take a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been done before.